the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian Tess and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Morning, guys.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Manila.
Tess and I here at the pier in Masbate, just waiting to get the ferry to Legaspi. I've got to go there and get my exit clearance. We can't fly directly from Masbate to Manila anymore anyway, since they changed all the flights. Fast craft to Pilar on Montenegro, and we'll be about 2 hours we'll hit Pilar and then another hour to Legaspi. So then we stay in Legaspi tonight, then a flight to Manila tomorrow, then stay in Manila tomorrow night, then Sydney, Australia on Friday. Well, I've been outside for the smoke already, come back, just had a shower, and we're going to go for a walk and see if we can find somewhere where we can get some breakfast and see if we can find somewhere where I can buy some smokes. Very difficult here in Legaspi. It's illegal to smoke even in the street. So a lot of places just don't sell them. I know it's bad for your health, but it's a little bit rude to take away. Smokers have rights and non-smokers have rights. It's a little bit rude to take away smokers' rights and say you can't smoke anywhere. Outside, in the open air, not allowed to smoke. You stand on the street here and smoke a cigarette, you will get pinged. The police go past, they will stop and fine you for smoking. Yeah, very hard. But anyway, we're about to go for a walk. Got my foot bandaged up. I don't know if you can see that. 5:30 a.m. and we stayed here last night at the Toishi Boutique Hotel in Legaspi, and it's just starting to rain this morning now. Today we've got to go and get a few things here in Legaspi, and then flight to Manila this afternoon, and then my flight to Sydney is tomorrow. We stay tonight in Manila, and then off to Sydney tomorrow. So yeah, I'm pretty heartbroken. Kyle's the one that's doing it really tough. He's at home, video calls, keeps saying, missing me, come back, Daddy. But for now, not much I can do. I've got to do what I got to do, get it sorted out. Well, I'm going to get inside because it's starting to rain too much. So we've arrived at Legaspi, or Daraga Airport, which is Legaspi Airport. It's an international airport, fairly small, very easy. Got inside, got checked in early, and because we arrived early, they asked us if we want to take a flight which was 2 hours earlier than our booked flight to Manila. I said, yeah, why not? So no extra charge, same price. So they've got a nice big diner here. They've got duty-free shop over there somewhere we haven't been in, but we're just taking a walk around outside and just checking out the airport right now. My foot's not good. Van terminal and obvious taxi spot. Tricycles over here, and it looks like that's the smoking area because there's someone over there smoking. I'm sure I just saw smoke. It's a nice clean airport, very clean and tidy. Now boarding flight 5J423 from Daraga to Manila. Literally boarding right now. baggage stowed and seated, air conditioned. Now we wait for takeoff in around 20 minutes. Get onto the runway. It's actually too hot in here. You can see how cold it is. Aircon's working great. That's what was blocking our path. That's what we're waiting for, this guy to come in. Just crank the jets up. Here we go. Off to Manila. Salamat. Wow, it's hot out here. Out of the bus. Okay, we've arrived, disembarked in Manila Airport. Tess is right now. First thing she needed to do, she said, "Oh, my bladder, my bladder." She was running for the CR, so she's inside. I'm holding both the bags, and we're going to go and find a hotel for the night and back here to the airport. We're actually here in Terminal 3, we arrived now. My flight leaves Terminal 1 tomorrow, so international. So we'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, it'll be my last day in the Philippines for a while tomorrow. Well, we're in Manila and we're staying at a hotel which is very near SM Mall of Asia, which is humongous. It's like a city in itself. We've just walked for kilometres and had to ask a security guard because we're just looking for a supermarket to buy a few bits and pieces, because the room we're staying in actually has a small kitchen, so we could cook something for tonight if we wanted to. Tess wanted some washing powder to wash some clothes in the washing machine, so we decided to go across and find the supermarket. Wandered around in the first building. I didn't realise there's more buildings here. Had to ask the security guard, where is the supermarket? He said, oh, it's the third building. So far we've passed 2 buildings, I think. I said to Tess, we could have got a grab, it's that far. So we're still trying to find the third building just to find the supermarket. So we found a Watson's Pharmacy, but we still haven't found. Not sure if this is classed as the second building still or the third building, because there's no, you'd think they'd make it building A, B and C, or building 1, building 2, building 3, and put big signs up so you knew where you're at. Maybe we're still at building 1. I don't know. We came across, even the overpass to get here was like a kilometre long. Seriously, the overpass over the road, like that one there that you can see with the stairs going up, it's like a kilometre long to get across to the other side of where we need to go. There's a massive roundabout and like 4-lane roads, 4-lane roads, 4-lane roads, 4-lane roads. It's just a super long walk to get across to the building where we were staying. Oh, we found building 3 because we found a supermarket here, and look what's right next to the supermarket. McDonald's. So I don't know whether we should just get some Maccas for dinner tonight and just get the washing powder and stuff in the supermarket. I said to her, we're gonna have to order food because I don't know where we are, and if we go anywhere we're gonna get lost. But I'm still not sure we can find our way back to the hotel where we're staying. It's we might end up having to get a taxi to take us back to the hotel because we get lost. We'll see how we go. But right now, we're going to rock into the hypermarket and see if we can get some supplies. We're halfway across the overpass that I was telling you guys about. That's where we just came from. It's literally wide enough for tricycles, and they should have e-trike transport here that you can pay 20 pesos and get a ride across instead of having to walk. Or put some travelators across here would be really helpful rather than making people walk. It's hot here. It's like 35 degrees and there's no ventilation in here. It's all glass, letting the heat and the sun in, and the only ventilation is at each end of the overpass here. So you have no choice but to walk the whole overpass. This is the last road, or the first road we had to cross, but yeah, we came from over there. So we're on our way back. We managed to get the stuff at the supermarket. I had to stop recording because most of the malls, big malls here, don't allow you to video inside the mall. So there was security at the door. I saw him and he was looking at me, and I just stopped videoing, put my phone away, so I didn't have any hassles. So, but yeah, we've finally made it to the other side of the overpass. So this will be my last night in the Philippines, in Manila, and I'm just out on the balcony here of the hotel we're staying at, which is about 4 k's from the airport and basically right opposite the Mall of Asia. This is why I'd never drive in Manila. The traffic here is crazy. It's easier and cheaper to get a grab. And I've told you guys before, don't use the taxis. You're better off, in fact, there's 2 taxis down here. People are still using taxis, but there are so many grab vehicles available here in Manila. It took us literally 3 minutes to get a grab at the airport today when we landed. We used a grab in Legaspi this morning to get from the hotel to the airport in Daraga. It took the guy 5 minutes to get there and pick us up at the hotel. 20 minutes and we were at the airport. And here we contacted Grab, or booked a Grab on the Grab app at the airport here in Manila. And the guy was about 3 minutes really. He was literally there in minutes, and got us here to the hotel. So, and we'll do the same tomorrow. We'll get a Grab going back to the airport. It cost me 293 pesos, 293, I don't know, $8, $7, something like that. Super cheap, cheaper than taxis. And the price is given to you on the Grab app, so you know exactly how much you're gonna pay before you step inside the Grab. If the guy's gonna drive the Skyway, which there's a fee of about 50 pesos, I think, just over $1, he'll ask you, he'll say, you know, do you want me to take the Skyway, which is faster? So, you know, add 50 pesos to the trip if you want to take the Skyway. If you don't want him to take the Skyway, it's exactly the price described on the Grab app. Pretty noisy up here this morning. This is my last day in Manila. This is what it looks like in the daytime here, opposite the Mall of Asia. Now all the lights are off. It doesn't look as spectacular, of course, but there's cool security sidecar patrol. That's like highway patrol. It's supposed to be at the airport 3 hours before the flight leaves anyway, so we've still got 3 hours to kill, which won't be so bad if that's possible. If we have to check out by 12, then we've got 6 hours to kill. We'll get a Grab. I'll probably get a Grab around 5 and head to the airport, get checked in, get all sorted out, because I've got to get Tess into a Grab to head off to her sister's. She's got a sister that lives here in Manila, so it's, I don't know, a couple of hours drive away, so she's going to go and stay with her sister a couple of nights because we couldn't get her a flight back until for 2 days. Everything's booked because of the election. Everything's booked solid. It's so difficult to find a room. Couldn't even get her on a bus. All the buses are booked. All the UV vans that do door to door from Manila to Barwood, all fully booked. Tess just relaxing here. Just relaxing, making calls to home to see how the boys are. Just got word back from the agent for the room. We can't stay because they've got another guest checking in, so we've got to be out before 12. So that's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you know, that's life. We'll work around it. Just here back at Mall of Asia. Lunchtime. Tess has just had some lunch. I'm just having a bottle of water. Trying to keep it light at the moment. Just resting the infected foot. Trying to keep the swelling down at the moment. And we're going to have to, we had to check out early. As I said, we got the notification that there was new guests coming. So we had to check out of the room, and we're going to have to head off to the airport early and hang around the airport for like 5 or 6 hours before I can even check in there, and then another few hours for me for my flight. So it's going to be a long day and then a long night on the plane flying back. Can't elevate the foot on the plane, so gonna have to see how we go with the swelling. If I put it down for any length of time, all the fluid drains down there and I get quite a bit of swelling. So we're now at Terminal 1 in Manila. So I'm just resting the foot up at the moment, and I'll go and check in later. We'll get back to the doctors in the morning and see what we can work out from there. Well, I've been sitting inside near Jollibee with Tess for the last, I don't know, couple of hours, thinking, because you can't smoke anywhere, so I'm thinking, I'm stinging for a cigarette, had something to eat, hanging out for something, just hanging out for a smoke. I said to her, I'm going to sneak outside and see if I can find somewhere to sneak a cigarette. I walk down here, and there's a bloody smokers area here. The rest of it's non-smoking, 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 all the way up there. So you walk all the way down the end of the airport here, which is pretty much where all the traffic is coming out, leaving the airport, and there's a smokers area. Happy days. Well, I'm about to head in and go through customs, so this is it. I'm off back to Australia for how long? I don't know, so bye, Tess. Love you, baby. Don't do it. I told her no tears. Alright, we're waiting on the Grab to turn up to take Tess to her sister's, and then I'll go in and go through customs and get myself ready to get on board. Well, I made it through immigration and made it through customs. Forgot to take my cigarette lighter out of my pocket. Had to dump that in the bin at the last minute. I was supposed to give that to Tess before she left, but you know, it's only a cigarette lighter. Everything else made it through. So I'm now sitting here just biding my time, another couple of hours before I board, and I'll go and find my gate. Yeah, ready to jump on the plane and head back to Sydney. Stay with us and see how that goes. Well, just got here, gate 10. Guys just checked my bag through again, scanned my bag, took my bottle of water off me. PR 211, Sydney, Philippines Airlines. Here we come. This is all the poor souls travelling with me heading to Australia, heading to Sydney. So I'm going to go and get a seat and relax for a couple of hours. So I'm sitting in the waiting area, and the flight should start boarding in around 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And then I'm on my way back to Sydney, which is sad. I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos. Don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button down there in the corner. Click the like and drop a comment and say g'day. Thanks to everybody who's donated through PayPal, and thanks to everyone who's donated through YouTube here. Really appreciate all your support, guys. Couldn't have done any of this without you. And stick with us on the journey. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. And I'm about to go and jump on the plane in the next 15 minutes, and we'll see you on the other side in Sydney. Well, we're on board, due to take off at 9:15. The pilot just said that the flight time is estimated 7 hours 35 minutes, so must have a tailwind because that's ahead of time. But I think everyone's loaded. We're all on board. Stewardesses are just closing all the overhead compartments now, so hopefully we'll be on time. So we'll be in Sydney before 8 a.m. in the morning. And while we're making good time at 560 miles per hour, or almost 1,000 kilometers per hour, we left very, very late. It's like 1:20 in the morning now in Oz, so I'm going to get some sleep. Well, everyone's well and truly awake now. We're less than an hour out of Sydney. It's been 2.5 years since I've seen Sydney. Really can't wait to have a burger and chips, a Chico roll, a doner kebab, and get some fresh cow's milk. Those are the things I've missed most for the last 2.5 years. Ailerons are down, air brakes are on. And we're down. So, made it finally, Sydney Airport. In the duty-free section, checking it out. There's a couple of the girls off my flight. No, I'm not stopping to get anything duty-free, because I don't have the money. And thanks to my subscribers, one of you guys, Glenn Myers from Barellan, he's 5 hours away from Sydney or Wollongong basically, and he's driven all the way here to pick me up and take me to Wollongong. So really, really gracious of him. He's such a legend, so very happy.
Down this way with any passport, thank you. Straight down.
Okay, passed through customs in Australia, in Sydney. Outside, managed to get a Telstra SIM card, thank God. And just making my way to the public pickup point to see if I can find Glenn. I'll give him a call when I get over here. So I managed to find Glenn, one of my subscribers, legend.
Hey mate.
He's driven all the way, as I said, from Barellan, 5 hours to get to the coast here, and then all the way up to Sydney from Wollongong this morning to pick me up from the airport and get me back down to Wollongong. Absolute legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Glenn.
More than welcome.
All right, so we managed to meet up in the pickup point, and we're ready to escape Sydney and head back to the Gong. And yeah, it's been 10 or 12 hours since I had a smoke, guys, so I'm just lighting up a quick one, having a quick one while Glenn's programming the GPS to get us out of here. I'm gonna suck a cancer stick. So, well, managed to make it back all right, and again, thanks to Glenn Myers for driving all that way, and thanks to Neil Ashton, another one of my subscribers, who put me onto a share house here, which is where I am now. Otherwise I'd have had no accommodation. So I'm back, and start the process of trying to sort everything out I need to do here. Thanks to everybody for watching. Again, guys, don't forget to click that like button if you're enjoying the content, or even if you're not, just click the like anyway. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. Thanks again to everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one. So from me in Australia now, peace out, guys.